This is I'm claiming this as a thirst quencher. Okay, I know that there are other podcasters in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and claim this shit. All right,
There's so many. One of
so
them is a
many.
traitor. One of
One of
them's a
them is
traitor.
one of them is double dipping. He
It's a
thinks there's not gonna be any
filthy
repercussions.
fucking traitor.
But yeah, welcome to the Thirsty Nerds podcast. This is a thirst quencher. We are joined here by a couple of podcasting guests. They are gonna announce themselves in a little bit. First, starting with me, your boy. All right, Artisumo, Tactical Sumo on Discord, whatever. AKAs are not my thing. Please go ahead and introduce yourselves.
You know me, it's Clarence. You can follow me on Twitter at Waifu Wrecker.
Hello, my name is Chris, also known as King. What's up?
What's going on? It's your boy Nerd Mix Alpha, aka Indy Uchiha, BKA Young Indiana. One half of the Link Up podcast, one half of A Plus Opinions, one half of Unpopular Opinion, one half of Anime
Oh
Assembled.
my god.
I do a lot.
How do you sleep?
I don't.
How do you sleep? When do you sleep?
When? My name is Just Uno. Been around. I just make beats. And I have
That's all he
friends.
does. He beat it. He can beat it.
I beat it!
You're a quarter of the Beer and Buds podcast.
Oh yeah, beer and buds. Yeah. But
Is that what it is? We're
All right.
foursome now.
It is what
Yeah,
it is.
real foursome.
we're
Real
like the
foursome.
OJs.
Yeah.
Shit, I've been beating it a lot since this quarantine.
I'm saying.
You know, left, right, left, right, left.
Syndrome in the building, the other half of the Link Up Pod, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
What the fuck?
And Aubrey.
Oh yeah, we have a baby.
We have a baby.
She'll be
Whose
out.
child is this?
All right. All right.
That baby speak for Bloodshot was ass.
Yeah. That's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said.
Cool.
Wow.
Now, with that being said, speaking of shit, we're gonna go ahead and do a review. I'm assuming everybody here saw Bloodshot.
I don't have to see it. To
No.
be honest with you.
I don't have to see it.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't seen it.
I don't want to. I'm just here.
I'm probably
Well,
still
guess what?
gonna
You
watch
can't
it.
now. You can't. No one
Probably still
can.
gonna watch
You
it.
can now. We're the lucky few.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're the lucky few who are dumb enough to see it before the quarantine. So yeah, lucky us.
We're probably
That's how
breaking
much we
mad
care.
laws because we got a bunch of people in this.
Nah, Bloodshot is like taking Wolverine's claws, dipping them in hot lava, and then trying to stick them through the hole of your penis. That's how watching that movie felt to me.
That is.
You don't.
I'm straight on
you
that
probably
shit
find
now,
it
bro.
online.
Say it.
I mean, to me, it was just like watching Vin Diesel just stroke his cock in front of me for like an hour and a half.
No,
That's
it's
basically what it
himself.
was.
I mean,
They
he
get-
didn't have to do it himself. That's what the script was for. I mean,
I know. The script was fucking stroking and shit. Yeah, Vin Diesel was like, yeah, for family.
for family without the chain.
Family out the chain.
So I want to go around and the people who did see this movie, hell, and I mean, obviously, if you guys have opinions about it, please. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about the movie. I'm gonna start. They had no idea what they were doing. Like, I mean, I did read a little bit of Bloodshot when I knew this movie was in production because I wanted to, walk into it. So just in case they're trying to springboard another universe, I want to be one of those guys who go like, oh yeah, I know who that character is. Just in case if they make references to other people. But after seeing the movie, it's safe to say that there isn't going to be a Valiant Universe movie line because, like I said, this is like Vin Diesel at his absolute worst. And I've seen Vin Diesel movies before. I think I classify myself as a Vin Diesel stan. I mean, I saw this movie in the midst of a pandemic, but the fact is that this is way worse than what he's ever put out. Like, it's almost lazy. Almost, it's like he's doing that thing The Rock does, but he's not as strong, and he's not in the gym every day. He's like, look at how strong I am. I can have any woman I want. Like that. That was the script. They took a character that was so simple, and they somehow managed to make it even worse. I mean, I didn't. There was not a lot to enjoy about this movie. So that's just where I'm coming from. What did you think?
It felt like I was like transported back in time to like mid 90s when every like superhero film was like terrible most of the time, and it was brought down even more with the fact that we were in the future, but they didn't learn anything until now. Like it's like none of the Marvel shit ever happened. Like we were still making those fucking terrible ass films.
Right.
It made me sad. Like, why am I still coming to the theater to go see these movies? I thought I fixed this. I thought I learned my lesson. But here I am. And we're still doing this 30, 40 years later. I'm like, what the fuck? So it hurt my feelings. I'm like, this movie just kept going, and it kept doing everything I thought it wouldn't do. And I didn't understand anybody's motivation for anything. No one
Me either.
didn't know why they were doing anything. They just were. Like, we were missing like some backstory or some details and shit. Like, and it just rolled with it. Figured that you would just ignore it. But no, I didn't. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It's funny because the Bloodshot comic is actually written kind of like that. Like you.
Okay.
Comics is weird with the way they write, but this was completely ass trash, yo. Like I said this earlier. There's no reason that Jason David Frank should outact you as a character.
Which one was he?
He was in the Bat in the Sun.
He was in the Bat in the Sun fan film they did, Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe, and he played Bloodshot.
Oh, okay.
It was decent. It was decent. It was very decent.
And he was way better in the 10 minutes he was on screen than Vin Diesel was this entire movie.
Well, I'm sure he at least put some like, even if he didn't mean to, some like a little bit of personality into his Bloodshot. Besides like Vin Diesel just doing what's his face. Oh no.
Well, even if he didn't mean to.
Well, the fight scenes were better. Yeah, the fight scenes in the fan film were 10 times better than the lack of fight scenes in the movie.
Damn. I mean, like the fucking they were fight scenes, but it was like, why are these happening? Why does this guy have eyeballs over him? Why does he have cameras all over him for him to just get fucking his ass whipped? And
so Clarence described that character to me. So I guess his main sight was from his chest, correct?
Yes.
So as I was thinking it, you know, when you see your personal vision, you see your eyesight, like your height. So all your coordination comes from how tall you think you are. So if this guy's main vision is coming from his chest, when he's running into a trailer, his head just gets popped off.
Yep. A lot of it doesn't make sense, guys.
Leg guy gets long arms.
Leg guy gets long arms. A lot of this movie, I struggle to, because again, like I said, I read a couple issues of the Bloodshot comics, and you could literally just like move around story points. Like the only things you need to have for sure is RST, Bloodshot being manipulated through simulation, and you could literally make anything else. But what they made in this movie was like fan service to Vin Diesel, and like that's it. There was no real. The script was lacking hard. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking.
Vin Diesel didn't even. Oh no, go ahead. Yeah, sorry. I was like, he didn't even have to change his wife beater. He came off the set of fucking Fast 9. Like, all right, let me go. Bloodshot.
He says, "Oh wait, I gotta remember, I'm Bloodshot," and then he takes off the chain, and now he's a different character.
Did he think that we wouldn't get a little confused? I mean, I'm not confused. I'm just like, why does he look exactly like he does in fucking Fast and the Furious? Change your outfit. Is it so hard?
He acts the same too. No, the fact that he didn't any color variation until the end of the movie, you know,
Christ.
the fact that if you go look at a picture of Jason David Frank when he played this role, he looked exactly like Bloodshot. Like got his hair cut like it, did the makeup, worked out and got his body type to look exactly like Bloodshot. Like he was like, okay, this is Bloodshot. But and then the special effects in the movie for the healing and stuff like that were horrible and blurry. Like it didn't look right at times. Like it was overproduced, underproduced piece of trash. I don't know how you do both, but it was overproduced and underproduced.
You know what?
You spend so much money and still be like
on the elevator. It looked like the spot. Yo, look at that.
Whose phone is that?
It looked like the
Professional.
no, what was it? It looked like the Matrix when Agent Smith was fighting Neo in the rain.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah,
looked like
but
when
that
he
was
was
the best they
down
could
the
do.
elevator.
Okay. Anybody who hasn't read the Bloodshot comics, right? After watching this movie, do you understand his power set?
Not
Invincible. Like
not at all.
indestructible apparently because of, and I don't know, like super strength, voter, like I can regenerate from anything, I guess. They did give him a fucking like a little bit of a Achilles heel with the whole like, oh, he can't do this for so long, he needs to recharge. But then they fucking at the very end of the film, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, I fixed that, so you don't have to recharge as much anymore. So we good.
Yeah,
like thank you, black technician. Thank
I
you,
know his
black
I know
hacker.
his powers. No, you mean thank you, Black Lifeboat, because
Yeah,
that's what he
Black
was. Vin Diesel had no personality, and they clearly added this black dude in here just to say like, hit the beats, hit the comic relief, and give this movie some character that clearly the lead character himself does not have. Like, and his voice is like somehow worse. It's like raspy and like I could barely understand him. Like, is that his Bloodshot voice?
I want to meet someone who's like a really decent Vin Diesel impression because that's just impossible. It's like you have to growl and talk at the same time.
I need to get like some fucking pebbles in my mouth, like.
And they were talking about creating a whole violent universe off of this, like doing
fuck you, exactly. Yeah, fuck them.
Doing an Exo Man of War, like it's like 80 other people you could have cast as Bloodshot, but you went with the person who was gonna have the summer blockbuster coming out, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, he could promote this, he could save money and promote this while he's promoting the next Fast and Furious movie.
At the same time, like, oh shit, I better go see Fast and Furious too. He was in this film. There he is.
It made no sense. And you know what the funny part about it is that I'm probably gonna pay $19.99 again when it whatever. Just
don't do that to yourself.
Just to watch it so I can just see if it, because I don't know. I'm like, maybe I was on a popcorn high and I didn't really get to see all the movie. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's something I missed that will make the movie better.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you what you were missing to make the movie better. Weed, drugs.
Drugs.
That wouldn't help. That wouldn't help at all.
No.
This should have been the film we went fucking blaze that or fucking drunk as fuck too. That would have been awesome.
If you would have told me there's gonna be 2 movies coming out this year, one being Sonic the Hedgehog, the other being Bloodshot, and that Bloodshot was gonna be worse than Sonic, I'd have laughed at you.
Right? We live in a universe where fucking Sonic is actually good.
To be fair, I mean, I probably would have laughed at you if the prospect came up earlier on, like before the shutdown. If you told me my 2 options were Sonic and Bloodshot starring Vin Diesel, I probably would have laughed at you regardless. Like, I'll just stay home.
I'll just watch YouTube.
Corona, take me now.
Corona, take me now. Corona,
take me down.
When you guys brought it up that if you're willing to spend millions of dollars into the soldier, billions of dollars into the soldier, why not just put that money into the satellite guns you have and shoot them? If he's using the exact same technology they have to fight.
Exactly.
Yeah, why don't you just shut it? Go ahead, sir.
Like, you're making this way more complicated than it has to be. Like, there are a number of things that with this script I took issue with. Like, it just like, where are these? Like, let's go into shit that we liked about the movie. Let's just do that. I know
Are
this
you
is probably
sure?
gonna be a short list, but we're gonna go around. What did you guys like? What did you guys like about the movie?
That it ended?
Yeah, that was good.
I actually, I don't know. I kind of like the CGI here and there. I don't know. It was like a little like it's like compared to the rest of the film. Like I like the little nanobot things. I don't know. I thought that was a little cool. I don't know.
The Mist, the Street Fighter 4 graphic?
Yeah.
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 It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool.
It looked kind of cool. I mean, like, and I'm saying it's compared to the rest of the film. Like that was like, that's all right. It's cool.
I like the first action sequence they had where he went to after the first guy, and it was kind of like in this red dark filter the whole time. So even if they were too cheap to like make Vin Diesel actually look like Bloodshot, because God forbid, that's why we went to see the movie. But like,
Nobody
they
wants to see Vin Diesel look like Bloodshot.
How are they gonna know it's me if they don't see me?
exactly
They don't see my bald ass head. How do they know?
if my skin isn't white, how would they know? Like I just like I just don't know like what I did like that first sequence. I'm just saying I like that sequence when he went in and killed the guys and it looked all right, you know. And then at the end where they said, okay, I guess we'll make him look like the lead character of our comic book that this movie's made based off of for like 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
I thought that looked decent, but compared to the rest of the movie, you know, I guess money shot.
I like how they tried to put some like production design into the film with the whole like with the lighting. You know how like it's red, all the red things you get to see, like the red lighting here, red lighting there, and all this other stuff. Besides his chest, they're like, oh, look at you, you're trying to be clever. Oh,
yeah,
it's nice. Yeah,
I really like how they thought they were super clever with that dance sequence at the beginning. Like they thought they were so like okay guys, you're not reinventing the wheel. Just get this over with.
It's coming now.
So I haven't seen Bloodshot. I just want to interject, but I have seen Underground 6, and from what Clarence described, it's pretty much the same type of movie. It's brainless action without any thought and horrible script. Which is better?
I mean,
in your opinion?
6 Underground is a godsend compared to Bloodshot.
Fuck.
And we both saw that movie. So at least the character, at least like
Ryan Reynolds, the character.
Yeah, at least 3 out of 6 of the people had personality and they were interesting. Like, and I somewhat cared about them by the end of the movie. But with this, I just wanted Vin Diesel to go away. I wanted him and his whole thing to go away. Like, I didn't like
the movie to go away.
Exactly. I want this movie to go away.
I wanted him to be the fake Bloodshot and like for the real one to show up at the end of the movie.
Yeah, like see, he gets killed off and just like, hey, I'm here, guys, finally.
Like all right, I guess we're getting into what we don't like about the movie because this is probably going to be the longest part of it.
Wait, Uchiha, did you have anything you liked about the film?
Anything about the movie?
Like
anything about Bloodshot?
Yeah, anything.
They had a cute girl in it.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I guess
that was something to like. I guess.
With a controlled throat.
There was nothing at all I liked about the movie.
That's fair.
We're getting to the point where we can voice our displeasure.
But I'm a Bloodshot fan. Like I own the comics. I have graded comics. I have autographed comics. Like they doing. I don't even want to buy another fucking Bloodshot comic because of this movie.
That's some deep hate.
They gotta get money somehow, man. They gotta fund the comics, you know. They're like, shit, fuck. I mean, if Vin Diesel's gonna give us some money,
I'm all Valiant. You give me Valiant High, then you get shit ass. No.
I mean, to be fair, it is technically a success.
Financially?
Yeah, opening.
For 2 weeks, it was in the theater.
Actually, no,
it was in a theater for a week.
I misread that. I apologize. I am a terrible reporter. I'm a producer, not a reporter. The
Fake
budget
news.
was $45 million estimated. Opening weekend in the U.S. was $10 million. Overseas, 24.
They even make their money back worldwide.
Okay.
Granted, the pandemic.
Hold on. Now what did Onward make? Onward.
That didn't come out on movies at all, did it?
Yeah.
They did?
Pixar film.
Yeah, just so we saw Bloodshot instead of Onward. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I could have. We should have went to go see Onward. I feel like I should
That
have.
was not the movie.
Yeah, my boy was like, I cried at the end of On. I was like, should have saw one.
Onward made 61 US, 103 worldwide. Their budget was 39. So
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Wait, for Bloodshot?
No,
Bloodshot was 44 million.
Oh,
Or 49 million. One of the
Onward,
two.
yeah, Onward made like 160 million off a 39 million budget.
and Bloodshot lost 15 million of their 45 million budget.
And Vin Diesel's like, it's a victory for me.
You know, you think the
You're
world
very right.
You think the world got the memo? Like, we see Vin Diesel, we know not to waste our money.
No, because Fast and Furious is
we're
gonna be
still-
hot as fuck.
No, Fast and Furious is still gonna
if it
make
ever gets made,
Yeah.
It's gonna get made. It's just got pushed back.
we'll see.
Listen, trailers are already out. It's happening. I want to see Dom fight his clearly white brother.
And I wanted to
John
see,
Cena.
and I wanted to see fucking goddamn
he was
Black
black.
Widow. That shit isn't out yet. I'm not saying it's not made. It's already made, but fuck.
He was
What?
fighting somebody in that movie?
You couldn't see him.
Yeah, I just saw him swinging at the air.
Yeah, he's fighting his brother.
Oh, that's right. I mean, I guess I just want to see him like take a
shut
car
up.
off the cliff
John
and
Cena,
like, swing on a rope.
I just realized the joke they were doing. This fucking you can't see John Cena.
You can't see who.
John, shut up.
Got him.
Did any of you guys watch like any of the clips of wrestling without the fans in the background?
Oh my
It's a
god.
piece of history. It's a piece of
Eerie
history.
as fuck.
Same thing with
Get
Cena,
it,
so-
hell yeah. Hell yeah. What?
Yeah.
so strange.
Stone Cold's
Like-
promo was so great.
You gotta like respect them for still doing it, even though they're trying to get a crowd reaction with no crowd. It's
Right?
beautiful.
She's like, huh? I said, hell yeah.
Hey,
What?
shit all over everything WWE is.
Because
these
they're
past two-
broken brilliant.
that shit, that Cody promo that he had, the just the way they did it when did they matches, had the wrestlers sitting in the crowd, had spent $2 billion on pyro because they set pyro off to set the world on fire.
That's because they're trying to burn the corona.
See, at least they're doing more than Amazon. Anyway, back to Bloodshot.
Yeah, back to Bloodshot.
So listen,
One thing that really irked me was that you have a guy whose legs are cybernetic. His whole lower half of his body is cybernetic. And when he gears up to go fight Bloodshot, you give him. He doesn't
Right.
kick once. He doesn't kick anybody, not once. I think the only thing we've seen him do with these legs is chase Bloodshot down, ineffectively, I might add you, and then run off a wall by kicking once. I've seen
Yeah.
Jackie Chan do better leg stuff.
He could have been like a speedster of some kind, or like, oh, he could like do like really cool parkour with his legs, or something cool. But they just gave him big old monkey arms. I'm like, what do you think you're gonna do with those monkey arms?
at least he got monkey arms.
Yeah, he got
Homeboy got
arms.
a helmet.
Homeboy got fucking
knives.
cameras on all over his chest, like he
Exactly.
thought
He got some pocket knives and some running shoes.
Fucking
I
eagle
thought-
eye?
What's his blind guy thought he was Danzo from fucking from Naruto, think he was gonna do something like, haha, I got all these eyes. What are you
I
gonna do?
get it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
punch the fuck out of you. That's what I'm
What
doing.
I didn't like about the
Oh.
movie is that you have all these stupid powers, and then you have the lady with a controllable throat. Like you can control, like you can control her throat. Like, bitch, stop. Like,
Like what she got like a cool
I need
scream or
that
something?
wood rock.
What'd you say?
I do. Wood Rocket is amazing. I need the Wood Rocket Bloodshot.
Wood Rocket Bloodshot.
Is there a worse superhero movie?
I mean, honestly, guys, it's got some stiff competition. I thought Mortal Kombat Annihilation was pretty bad, but this,
But it's charmingly bad.
Yeah, like you can like get behind like some of the lines. It's memorable. Not
oh yeah,
this.
absolutely. this is just and then like I'm not like a big fan of Bloodshot, but like I said, reading some of his comics, he's kind of likened to Wolverine to me. Like this, you shouldn't expect much from the stories, but I don't know what Vin Diesel thought this was. It's like he ended the movie where he's like, I'm still Bloodshot, but not really. And then they just her and this somewhat love interest and this black guy who's sitting in the van quiet because his lines are over with. They're just like, we're just gonna drive around the world together in a van and do what? Solve
I don't know.
mystery? What did you think this was? This is not that kind of movie. These graphics sucked. Like if anything, the main bad guy just shoots him with tube rockets. And then like that last CG sequence where he's like, actually sort of looks like Bloodshot with all the nanites going around him. It's like, was he walking in slow motion while everything else was happening in real time? Because he was like, homeboy was just watching him and he was just moving in super slow motion.
I'm like, just shoot him. Shoot him again if you're going. Why didn't everyone have that gun if it was able to burn up his nanites so fast? You know what I mean? Like if
I just want to chew gum and put it on the bottom of his.
If you knew that he could have went, rogue or whatever, you should have had some stuff in place. But you just, I don't know. It was.
So how did he get overclocked during that last encounter? But he didn't get overclocked, like taking all those bullets and taking all those bombs in the first encounter.
I don't know.
I don't think overclocked.
Clarence, the movie doesn't even know. They just knew that he had to be overclocked at this very moment because it was supposed to be the most suspenseful thing. Like, oh my god, it's Bloodwatch. Is Bloodshot gonna die? Yeah, is he gonna make it? Oh my god. Yes, he made it. Shut the fuck up. Don't matter. None of this matters. Who is he? Who is anyone in this movie? What is going on? I don't know why anything's happening.
No.
Fuck.
You know what? One part could have been them playing off the entire movie as him being this hitman, and then the reveal coming that it's all a program.
It
but
should
that
have
happened
been
in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
That was like the coolest part of like this, like the story wise. I was waiting for like, okay, I can't wait to like, them do this like Groundhog Day sort of thing where they keep going back. Like he keeps redoing the same thing, and maybe he figures out that he's in a program or in I don't know, he's trapped in their claws or whatever. But they didn't want to do that. They don't care.
Yeah, they just want to show he's a badass Marine, and he can't wait to go. Which was a very convincing relationship, by the way. Like, how the fuck did they meet at a bookstore? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. Get this 53-year-old man away from this fucking 20-year-old woman. Like,
right? Like, skinny as a twig. She can't do anything for him. Like, she didn't do anything.
He can't read.
Huh?
You know he can't read. Get him out of
there.
So I'm struggling to find out how they met each other. like he's 30 years older than you.
I don't know.
Bookstore. I'm gonna look at Vin Diesel and be like, that man's literary.
I'm even more upset because when you go to movies like that he was in, like Knock Around Guys, where he can actually act, it's just like the dude's lazy. He's found a niche that makes money and doesn't want to do it.
The only good acting I like from Vin Diesel is when he got shot in Saving Private Ryan.
When he what?
When he got shot in Saving Private Ryan.
The only acting I love from Vin Diesel is the entire Fast and Furious franchise. All right, he convinces me that he cares for his.
No. I mean, you got that. I like him as fucking Reddick. That's Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah. Chronicles.
Reddick. Chronicles. Exactly. That's. Oh, go ahead.
Best role he ever played was Groot. I am Groot.
I mean, no, we're gonna go there. If we're gonna go there, then no, his best role was Iron Giant.
Iron Giant?
Fuck Groot.
Oh yeah, he was the Iron Giant.
He was.
I am Superman. But I hate the fact like you're naming these roles that the only reason why he is cool is because all he had to do was say these lines and they just amplify them or change
with
them
a better actor.
Yeah, with a
I live my life.
It's pretty much like, I am Groot, and they're like, all right, let's make this cute. I am Groot. All right, it's perfect. But
How
Yeah.
how can we make it cuter? Make him a baby.
make him a baby.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. And guess what? It worked. It worked. He was cute as fuck.
No, the funny thing about that role is he doesn't even do the roles. It doesn't even motion capture for a group.
Damn.
Yeah, James Gunn does it, right?
James Gunn does it, and all he does is go to the studio by his house and then record I Am Groot 50 million times.
Wow.
So he's not even on set with everybody else.
The money.
Fuck. They could have gave that to anyone with some, started their career, but they gave it to fucking Vin Diesel. Why? Just to
It's
say
like,
Vin
how
Diesel
can I
was in
make
the
this
movie?
Because he's not an actor. That's why.
I know. I'm just saying, why give him? No, because they wanted his name. And like, oh yeah, by the way, did you know that Vin Diesel was Groot?
I know his name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they could have gave it to that kid. The kid that played the wolf in friggin' Twilight. Give him something.
Give
He's
him
supposed to be the next
something.
great action hero. He could have said I Am Groot.
Anyway, yeah. This is.
Give him something. Just tossing at the man.
No, he's mad right now. He's like, I could have been shot. You're making the other dude Batman. I can't at least be Bloodshot.
I can't. Sorry, llamas can't be Bloodshot. Sorry. Get your llama ass out of here.
Like, okay.
He's a
I
llama.
gave Vin Diesel the benefit of the doubt. Like, I thought he would make.
Guess what?
Like,
You were wrong.
I meant like I thought he would make, as far as Marvel casting, I thought he would make a perfect Black Bolt because he doesn't have to talk. All he has to do is
No.
You're right.
Why not? What the fuck
His
does
his
Black Bolt
ego
do?
would not allow him to be on that set. His
I mean,
ego
he's
would not
partial
allow it.
he's partial to white women. I mean, he'd sit in the
Keep
just sit in the throne looking
Keep him
cool
away
with the
from
fucking
my
outfit.
Marvel.
He would want lines, and he would take up too much of the screen time on the film. Like he would want, like, I want this, and I have to be able to beat up this many bad guys. Now,
And that's how you leverage it.
I need
Like you
70
say, hey, look, you can have whatever you want. You can look strong. You can look cool. You can have the prettiest women. You just have to agree right now that you say no lines. Like no lines. That's all you have to do. And he'll take it. I'm telling you, Vin Diesel would make a decent Black Bolt, better than the one we got. I'll tell you that right now.
He is not better than Ant. No, you blasphemy. Blasphemy.
This is
Where
what
is
I
Inhumans right now?
it wasn't
what
his
I
fault.
wanted.
That wasn't his fault, Jamal.
Yes, it was.
It was
He
not
read
his
the
fault.
fucking script.
He didn't say shit. All right,
He
can't
read the
play
fucking
it.
script.
Anthony's an amazing actor. They gave him shit.
You know what? It may very well not have been his fault, but I'll tell you what. If that fucker who played Jar Jar got like fucking screamed and fucking blasted off of the internet, then this fucker is going down for fucking playing Black Bolt in that shitty ass, shitty shit Immortals like Inhumans TV show. That shit sucks.
That show doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist at all.
Yes, it fucking does. It happened. I can go online and find it. You can't hide the truth.
What if Marvel is like systematically try to get rid of it? Like, so if you did try it, it wouldn't even be there. Like, they're trying
They're
to
already trying
expunge
with,
it.
They're already trying to do it with the Eternals movie. They're going to
Yeah.
slowly bring the Inhumans back.
I'm
and they're
sorry.
gonna forget totally about that.
This movie, I'm
No one
sorry,
cares
this
about the
Eternals
Inhumans.
movie, it's got a very slim chance.
I
of
care
being
about
very
Daisy.
good.
Hey, okay,
I'm sorry. Like,
Well,
does anybody read Eternals?
Planet.
exactly.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, if you thought niggas wouldn't read Guardians of the Galaxy before that movie came out, let me tell you.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna know what they're looking at
Look,
when they see
I
this.
think-
Nobody.
I think
Fuck you,
they're
I'll
in good
read that.
hands.
Nobody else.
Of course they are. Sure.
Yeah, so like I'm expecting something like, even if it's not gonna be good, it'll probably be just okay. I'm not expecting terrible shit. That's all. I'm expecting it to be like a Bloodshot. I know that fucking for sure.
How can you
Oh
want
my God.
friggin' Vin Diesel to play Black Bolt, and then when he finally talks, he's gonna scream out "Family"?
Yes,
I mean, at least it'll sound really cool.
he still wears his fucking wife beater and shit.
Yeah.
Take off my shit.
When he takes off his costume, it'll be his white beater underneath it and some jeans. His chain will be Black Bolt's little
Stop. His
you
little
know
simple
what?
thing on his head.
his little yeah, he'll wear it as a chain. That'll be it. But no, listen.
I'm looking at the director who did this movie, and the last movie he's known. The movies are okay. This guy's name is the boy's name? Jeff Wadlow. All right, he's one of the screenplay writers. He did Truth or Dare.
Oh God!
Oh shit!
That makes so much
A ton
sense.
of shit just start making sense.
He did Kick-Ass 2.
It shows. God damn.
He did what is this?
So here's the reason we didn't get another Kick-Ass.
He did True Memoirs of an International Assassin.
True Memoirs of an Assassin.
Was
Yep.
actually a decent movie.
With Kevin James?
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the
decent movie.
screenwriter or the director?
I hard. I hard watching it.
You don't fuck with Kevin James?
No, I don't fuck with Kevin James. What has Kevin James done?
Grown ups.
I love King of Queens.
Kevin James did one decent movie. No,
Did,
I love that shit,
he did
man.
2 decent films. That's it.
Ain't
you
that-
know, like David, the director, David Wilson.
That's doing Scientology shit now, right?
No, who isn't?
Saved by the Bell.
probably.
Yeah, on the real.
To it eventually.
Hey, what was that shit? That shit was what beach was they on? Was they on Myrtle?
Yeah.
The director was Craig
Oh
Zabel.
man, I love her.
Craig Zabel was the director.
What up, man? What, this?
I'll give each one of y'all. I'll give you my baby right now. Night World.
Are you gonna give me a surprise? Give me the law of surprise.
For I think her name is
Fuck.
You give your baby for one night with her?
Dave Wilson didn't do a damn thing in
Oh
film.
man, it's only a baby short.
He did something. Time out. So Dave Wilson is the director.
He's only directed one movie, and this was it.
She's fine, don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's his first movie.
This is first
Wow.
film. Everything else is visual effects. And he did one episode of Love and Robots, Love, Death and Robots. I don't know which one.
Two.
They promoted Homeboy too fast. I knew it was too soon to promote you.
Which Hellboy?
They needed someone to fall, and he was
Yeah,
it.
new Hellboy.
Like, all right.
Hold on, I'm
Put your
thinking.
name on
Give me a
this.
second. Yeah, it's garbage.
He did the visual effects for Age of Ultron.
All right. I mean, those were pretty good.
The visual
He built
effects.
visual effects,
Yeah.
but not directing movies.
No, just
because you're
effects
dope
in
at
video
visual
games. That's it.
It doesn't mean you're dope in movies.
Or maybe it's a screenplay they had to do.
Oh, he was a part of Mass Effect. The whole movie, it was probably, I'm sure, I wouldn't be surprised during the first drafts of this film, it probably was just okay. But then Vin Diesel probably came in with his huge cock and just said, hey, we're doing this instead. Like, no, Vin Diesel doesn't make any sense. Rewrite it.
Did
I
you see
don't,
how
I don't
big
think
it
I don't
is?
think the screenplay was
Exactly.
quite forward.
Like, because Vin Diesel has way too much power to project. There's no one as big as him in this. No one.
He co-produced this, didn't he?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
No, but you know what?
He said they let him do that.
They had to do it because you know what? You know what Vin Diesel thinks? Vin Diesel thinks he's the Rock, and if the Rock gets to co-produce movies, he wants to co-produce movies.
They're both garbage.
Shit.
Shit.
Yeah, they're both
I don't care. Fight me. Fight me. I'm gonna go on.
Jumanji,
stand
the
right
next
here.
level was an excellent movie.
Who?
That was actually pretty good.
What was a good movie?
Jumanji, the next level compared to this Bloodshot
The
bullshit.
second.
I mean, yeah, sure, but The Rock had. Let's not. Okay, let's not forget The Rock's shortcomings. He had a ton of talented people who he could bounce off of in that movie. Like The Rock has had plenty of solo films where he flops just as hard. And I'll go on record here and fight me. I don't care. I mean, Vin Diesel doesn't have to compete with The Rock. Like, sure, The Rock is like the most successful actor in the world right now, but Vin Diesel has the one thing The Rock doesn't: a successful, continuing film franchise. The Rock has been chasing that for years.
He's a part of it though.
Yeah, The Rock is a part of it though.
He's
The
a
Rock,
part of the
The
world.
Rock got hit. That The Rock was able to make the first spin-off off of it.
On the
the
real.
Rock-
And
The
make
Rock-
more money and make more money than the last.
Rock might have saved that franchise,
He
which is
might
going
have.
downhill.
Might have. Very true.
I don't know, man. The Rock got in when it was hot. Fast 5 turned it around. Damn it! Why are we talking about this? It's so easy to forget the movie.
You just turned it
It's
to a Vin Diesel versus The Rock, and we're just talking about Bloodshot.
it's really
That's how
easy
bad
to
Bloodshot is.
forget the movie that we're talking about because it is in fact so forgettable.
Forgettable. Yes, it's forgettable. I can watch anything else. I mean, yeah.
Is this worse than the other movie he made with the witch, where he was trying to kill witches?
Yes.
Actually, that movie was better than this.
Yes.
Oh.
That movie,
Okay.
And that movie's bad.
Plot.
Oh my god.
You know the best part about that movie? It's based off of his Dungeons and Dragons character.
Nice.
Damn.
That's a fact.
Fucking nerd.
I know it's weird for me to say. I'm just gonna mention this. I'm on the Rock's little filmography, and I don't know why it kind of like when I look at his actor, his what he's acted and everything, they do put WW SmackDown. I'm like, oh, damn. Like from 1999 to 2019.
I mean, technically, it is a syndicate.
It is. It's just like, oh, okay.
Named after him that he made popular.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets that SmackDown's only named SmackDown because of The Rock.
Because of The Rock.
Wait, what is Fast and Furious Supercharged? What is that?
Oh, I think that's
Isn't that one of them animated things?
Netflix cartoon.
I don't think so.
I kind of want to see it. To be honest.
It just has Vin Diesel on a car, and it says new ride Fast and Furious Supercharged June 25th, 2015. I don't know.
Which by me.
No, that's probably a failed movie.
He was in
In
the holograms.
Watch that?
What the
Of course he
I'm not
was.
watching the
Why wouldn't he be?
I'm not watching the anime series.
I don't think anyone deserved to be in that movie.
Vin Diesel.
Is it Vin Diesel? Or is it James Gunn?
So what do you, for two people that haven't seen the movie, what do you guys rate the movie?
Fast and Furious Supercharged is an amusement park. It's an amusement park at Universal.
Oh, so it's a ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
you. The voice on there.
I rated 2 listening to Trump teach you calculus.
I don't what?
Wait, what?
two Trump calculus classes. 5.
Yeah. I rate this like a 1 out of 5. I'll give it a 1 just because they had the other black guy from New Girl in it.
I mean, you know, he was clearly in there. He did his job. He added character in the movie. So yeah. I mean, they knew what they were doing.
He was British. He was black. I mean,
They
did his job.
He had everything.
Like, they couldn't afford the one Wayne, so they was like, let's get the other black guy from.
That's funny.
He's like, I want him to be funny, but I don't want him to overshadow me.
Give me one of those blacks that are funny.
Clarence, what do you give?
Not too funny.
Are we doing this out of 5?
Whatever the fuck you want.
If we're doing this out of 5, I'll go with a 1. I'll probably give it like a 2, but you know what? No, there's the CGI wasn't good. The action sequences were not good. The acting could have been better. No, it's kind of good.
And the women weren't appealing.
What woman?
One of them? That one woman. The one woman. She looked better in Baby Driver.
Kicking this bitch too.
Yeah, it's a cock fest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. There were two.
Technically.
Remember the sassy Asian one?
The one with the messed up teeth.
The chunky one.
Yeah, with the really yellow teeth.
Did I fall asleep? I don't know. I don't know if there was a third woman. You guys are describing someone I've never seen.
Maybe there's 3. Yeah. Remember the whole joke? Wait, 6 isn't big.
His wife and Metal Thread. That's all I remember.
Does life even count since all she was a figment of his imagination, dying all the time?
I mean, technically, she would still existed because he went to go see her. I don't know. It don't matter. Let's stop overanalyzing this film. It does not deserve it. Okay. It does not deserve us talking.
Okay?
All right, it's a 1. It's a 1 out of 10. All right, the shit is terrible.
Damn.
1.
You know
Fuck that movie. Fuck this movie.
I thought this movie was again, I want to start by saying I know what Vin Diesel movies are like. Genuinely, I like them and they're entertaining. But this is for me. This is like a 0.5 out of 5. This is literally half a point. This is literally the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, this is really bad. You have outdated graphics. You have a shitload of characters who have little personality. What's up?
Get it off your chest, son.
Yes, sir. You have characters in this movie who have little to no personality whatsoever. Their motivations don't make any goddamn sense. the lead character's motivations don't make any goddamn sense. We never, ever, ever described if the people he was killing were good or bad or just, like we never talked about a whole bunch of things in this movie. He never made good on any of those things. Like you have a character that is literally set to change around what he does and how he does it, as long as it is a tale of revenge based around manipulation. And still they couldn't pull that off because Vin Diesel had to insert his fucking cock into this and demand that we stroke it just like the filmmaker and everybody else in the production. This was horrible. Like, this was horrible. I never ever would have saw this movie if I knew it was the last movie I would ever see in public for a long time.
Sam. Fucking Sam. I could have just stayed at home.
Like, it sucks.
Oh, man.
And you love Vin Diesel. This is gonna be extra hard for you.
Nah,
It's hard for me. These words are breaking my heart.
You're breaking my heart.
You're breaking my heart.
Breaking down.
Vin Diesel.
You know what's gonna break his heart when we find out that Black Adam is gonna be like a 9 out of 10.
It's not. I'm sorry. It's not.
It's not. It's gonna be a 6. All right. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna appreciate the effort, but at the end of the day, they could have kept.
It's gonna be dope. Shazam was a 7. So
Case in point.
Good. I like
Case in point.
Shazam was dope.
But
Black
we'll see.
Adam.
I don't know. I
don't want to say I like Shazam, but it was like for me, it was like 6.5.
You just don't have a heart. It's okay.
I have a heart. It's just dead because of movies like this.
You're just dead.
He's got a
It's dead. It's there.
He's got
but
a
it's just
Fuck Them Kids t-shirt on right now.
Oh, what shirt on?
I'm not gonna say it.
What shirt do I have on?
They had kids in it.
A Kiss t-shirt.
Fuck this stupid movie.
So basically, everybody is agreeing that Bloodshot was fucking horrible.
Yes.
Yes. It's forgettable. Let it be put into the abyss and never be talked about.
It looks like a fucking joke. I don't love you.
I
don't believe you.
I don't like it.
I don't want you.
So let me ask you a question. How do you think he's feeling right now, knowing that he doesn't have another big movie coming out to next year? There's no Guardians. There's no Fast and Furious. He has to actually sit in the shit that is Bloodshot for the rest of the fucking year.
He got paid.
He co-produced it. I don't know.
Look, he'll be fine. Vin Diesel, I'm sure, is just fine. I'm sure he's just like all the celebrities, and it's wondering like, man, this coronavirus is.
He's like, we're all in this.
We're on this together. We're family.
Income coming from Fast and
No,
Furious.
he's at home right now, drunk, fucking blowing a blow-up doll that has a picture of Paul Walker's face on. That's what he's doing right
Wow.
or he brings over. He's like, "Hey, Paul Walker's brother, whoever he is, actually come over and put Paul Walker's mask."
He's like, name your baby after me.
Yes.
Probably okay.
Listen. Vin Diesel is literally, he's fine because walking out of the Bloodshot set, all he's doing is going over to the next set and living his life just like Dominic Toretto, and we just happen to get it on tape. He's like, "Keep this barbecue started."
Jamal, he's literally like he regenerates like after all the the press from Bloodshot being terrible and shit. Like he's getting hit like fucking Bloodshot, and then he just regenerates. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Somebody come on, what's he doing?
Him and The Rock have that pretty good.
Tyrese is crying right now. With The Rock stole our shit.
Watch to see The Rock's gonna make a Bloodshot movie like 2 years later.
Oh, it's the Adam. It's Black Adam. It's Black Adam.
Yeah, and let me tell you, case in point right now. Let's close the casket on this Bloodshot thing. Everybody thinks this movie's this piece of shit, right?
Yeah. No, not even a good piece of shit.
It's just a piece of shit that needs to go away. Okay, good. We're done with that. But here's the thing. That Black Adam thing, I'm telling you, I don't know, guys. I mean, I have not read a lot of Black Adam solo books in my life, and there's probably a reason for that. There's a reason why he shows up with Shazam instead of getting his own thing.
Yeah, but The Rock is going to change that.
Sure. I know he's going to change it.
I honestly think when it comes to this Black Adam movie, it's going to be more of an origin, but you're going to get something where it's coming to real time, and you will eventually have like Black Adam versus Black Adam versus.
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit about.
I just like
That's
that's
the
the thing. That's the problem. Like I
Humanizing.
don't. He doesn't need a human. He like I get what you're saying, but I kind of like at this point I'm like they don't need a whole origin film for him. Fucking The Rock should have just been Shazam. He should have just been Shazam.
Exactly.
I don't think it's gonna be a whole origin film. No,
It's gonna be an entire.
no, it's not gonna be a whole origin. I promise you, it's not.
You know, I wouldn't mind if it was, because I understand you don't care, but if they're gonna make this guy a villain and build him up, and it's gonna be the first movie to make the first people to make a movie about a villain to bring him in.
Well, he was a hero at first.
I mean, the Joker movie is still out.
Yeah, and you see him become a villain. And I mean that's just
okay,
something that's interesting to me. It's the same thing they're doing with Morbius. You don't need a whole fucking Morbius origin story and why he decided he wanted to
But
become
Morbius is irrelevant in every sense of the word.
He is. He really is. He's just extra.
I don't want Morbius at all.
He's not even
We're
Spider-Man.
gonna
He's
watch.
not. He's just a vampire with fucking sucky things on his hands. That's all he does.
Where are his vagina palms?
We're gonna watch it.
Right?
If I don't get
Who
vagina
cares when he
palms, I
has
don't
a
care.
hot body like that?
Oh my god, looking like Jesus
Right?
and shit. Ugh.
Looking like white
Yo,
Jesus.
Like Jesus.
Gucci hands.
Oh,
Gucci. Looking like Stan from South Park when he was almost turning into a vagina. Like Hugh Jazz's vagina.
I love the
I
coochie
appreciate
hands.
that though. I really do. Yeah,
My man
let's
just farted out of the mic screen.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks, buddy.
I'm glad that you think you hate Morbius so bad, but I'm glad you did it out of the room with just pointing your ass out of it.
Yeah, that was.
Now, let's see what happens. We're gonna have the thing that we're getting now is that we have so many successful superhero there's genre movies that we're gonna get a bunch of them that aren't good. But
I thought we did that already.
Yeah, I thought we were done.
Yeah, we're done with that.
No, we did that already.
there's other, but
Loose back around.
nah, because the thing is now we're gonna get the lesser known, you know what I'm
They
saying,
ran out of shit.
publishers and
Yeah.
stuff like that, trying to go get in on the dollar, and they thought, Bloodshot doesn't cost that much. Let's get that and make that into a movie. People know that is. You're gonna get Spawn come back around. If it wasn't for
Yeah,
the
that
fact that
Jamie
it
Foxx's Spawn is still coming, guys. I forgot.
yes,
Starts laughing.
you have Michael J. White still sitting there, Jack, looking like he's the same age when he
He's
first
never
did the
aged.
original
He doesn't
movie.
age, right?
but
And
Michael J. White
And,
can't
and then
act.
you go get a Kai dude from the fucking Supergirl TV show to go be fucking Jax in Mortal Kombat, and Michael J. White is sitting right the fuck right there.
Look, and Jamal, he doesn't need to act to be Spawn.
Yes, the
I'll
fuck.
argue that. No, he doesn't.
Listen,
Nope.
yes,
Doesn't need
he
to act.
does.
No, he doesn't.
I know
Don't
you
act
think
to be
that.
Spawn.
I know you think
I know.
that.
Yeah,
but he
yeah, I
does.
will. No, he doesn't.
I mean,
It's fine.
then it's justifications like that, which is why we have
Yeah.
Bloodshot right now. Because
Nah.
Vin Diesel doesn't need to act; he just needs to look buff and play
Yeah.
Bloodshot.
No,
and look what
Vin-
happened.
Bloodshot would have been fine if it wasn't for Vin Diesel
That's
himself.
not the same
Vin
dude.
Diesel
I will
is
argue.
No, it wouldn't
Yeah.
have.
All right, hold on.
If they just replaced him with somebody
Hear
else,
me out.
it would've
Hear
been
me. Hear me
easier.
out. We don't need Michael J. White to play Spawn. He's going to be a CG construct, regardless. We don't care about the human part of him, right?
You need his voice.
So what we need,
Yeah, no, he can just-
so what
You
we
can just get
need,
what's his face to be the voice.
what we need is Keith David. That's it.
Yeah, just get someone in there. When he dies, his voice changes. Boom, he's Spawn.
Who you gonna
Why
get
not?
in there?
Like
Not fucking Jamie Foxx wannabe pussy ass electro ass motherfucker. He's doing a
Damn,
whole fucking
damn.
character.
Listen. Of the many
That
things
movie
you could
series.
say-
That movie.
of the many things you could say about Jamie Foxx is an Academy nominated actor. Like Michael J. White is not.
I just don't see him.
I
when I
would-
think of Spawn, I would say I don't.
Yeah, he ain't.
I wouldn't
Did
have
you see?
chosen.
First
him.
off, did you see Baby Driver?
Yes, he was
Jamie
intimidating.
Foxx.
Good for him.
He can do Spawn.
Charles.
Okay, we'll see. We shall see.
I trust
And
him
I
to do
will
Spawn
also-
a lot better than I
Django.
trust fucking The Rock to do a Black Adam movie. We shouldn't fucking have. Like, why do we need
That
that?
shit was cool too. You didn't fuck with.
No, I didn't fuck with Django. So many times I want to see people
Django was
get hung.
good. It was really fucking good.
Django was fucking good, bro.
Nah, you think so? Fox is horrible.
I mean, it was a Quentin Tarantino movie. too, though.
Jamie Foxx is horrible in Django. My white boy.
What?
You're getting
Oh,
RKO. You're getting RKO the fuck out.
Why is this man?
What is he doing? What are you talking
He's
about?
RKO in the middle of it.
Who is this?
I think that the most we're going to get out of Jamie Foxx as Spawn, I'm going to half expect him to start to break out in an R&B song.
The very
I'm
end.
not.
Sam Clarence, this isn't the 90s. He doesn't do that no more.
I mean, it feels like it. Bloodshot just came out. Fuck.
I mean, right?
We're right back. We're
Right back where we started.
Hit the reset
That's-
button. We're done. This is where we are now. We're back.
Is
Jamie
this what it
Foxx-
is?
Jamie
Is this
Foxx
is this
is
the
playing-
price we pay for getting fucking Endgame? Is this the
Yeah,
price
in
we pay
Infinity War.
for
This is
having
the
a
price.
good for having
Hey,
a good movie saga? Like for is this what we get?
No, we
Yeah,
gotta
that's what happens.
The clock
at least.
After
Yeah,
this
Blade-
clock, we have to start over. We have to start from
We
scratch.
got a
kill
great,
it.
we got a great cast in this Blade.
Blade has to kill it. If Blade don't kill it, what
Blade
are we
will
going to hear? This is why nobody wants to watch black superheroes.
Wait, who's casting this play?
The
Marshawn Ali.
Oh,
yeah.
Cottonmouth.
I still keep thinking of
Cotton, yeah, Cotton.
My name is not Cottonmouth.
I love. And the best part about fucking Luke Cage season 2, he just dies.
I
I'll
still
be
was
season 1,
thinking
my bad.
this.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, the other dude, The other
I haven't
still-
watched season.
Luke Cage just landed a big role. I just can't remember what it is.
Who
Bushmaster.
Yeah, Bushmaster.
Yeah.
Bushmaster.
Yeah.
They call me Bushmaster.
No, isn't he in Candyman?
He is Candyman, ain't he?
No, the guy in.
I don't know.
No,
who
that's
Candyman
that's
is.
another dude.
Yeah.
That's another dude? Oh, another shitty
That's the
Disney
dude from
remake?
Moonlight.
Definitely didn't need that.
What Marshawn Ali is also from.
Okay, the other one.
The other black guy.
No, wait. No,
No,
Is
there's
he
no
from-
other black.
No, that's that's the dude from Watchmen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what are you talking? Yes, that's the
Oh,
Watchman
yeah.
Blue Dick guy. That's the Blue Dick.
Right.
Big ass dick.
God. All
Big
right.
Blue dick.
Wow.
Like,
Big blue
Now
dick.
you're looking to see what he's gonna be in, right?
He could have been Spawn.
no.
Yes, he could
I
have.
didn't like his Black Manta like that. So
But he was good as fucking
Because that's why Spawn's wife was able to move on. Dick was small.
Exactly.
I'll take that.
I'll tell you what, if he was fine, his wife wouldn't go anywhere else. Say that.
Yeah, didn't give her
Like nothing. No one lives up to you.
best friend and has a kid.
Couldn't give her a kick because that dick was destroying.
big.
This
I mean, if they did have a kid, he could just walk right out of there. I mean,
No strutting
But
shit. Boom.
I'll rock with the Spawn movie if I can get John Leguizamo as Violator.
yes,
Or Tom Holland.
please.
I'll take Tom Holland as
No.
Violator.
Tom Holland.
Holland never do that.
He can't play nothing but awkward and small. That's all he does.
All right, he's a grown-ass man.
He's supposed to
And
be
I
Jet
just-
Black in the Netflix adaptation from Cowboy
That's
Bebop.
what it is. He's Jet Black and Cowboy Bebop. Bushmaster.
Mustafa Shakir.
Whatever you
I
just
can't wait
said.
to see that. By the way, too bad somebody got themselves the Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Too bad somebody had to fucking fuck themselves up by doing their own.
That was
stuff.
your boy. That was your boy
Yeah.
who's being fight.
Yeah.
the dude from,
See, that's what happens when
White
you don't. Never mind.
Shut up.
I
This
didn't
would-
even-
this This wouldn't have happened to Keanu.
Huh?
I was
Yeah.
gonna-
I
No,
think he is.
I want.
One of them is.
I
Well,
want.
he had
I want
Jack.
an Asian to
Yeah.
be Spike, but
No,
Is that him? Or is that another?
no, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Don't do this. Not like this.
not like
It's
these.
hard to understand who they are when they're not wearing their hair wrap.
You compared Harold and Kumar to the guy from Silicon Valley.
Yeah, he did.
You got
Yeah.
them confused.
Yeah.
You got them good.
Who got two people like that confused? Who did this? You had to shame them.
And then Clarence, they got Kumar and
I didn't get no.
Nash Kamal.
You agree.
mixed
You're
up.
part of the problem.
No, I do.
You're part of the problem.
In Cowboy Bebop,
yeah, and then he said,
and he was like, and one. I don't think so. I think that's another Muslim guy.
Nah, it's recorded. It's recorded. It's recorded.
Yep, got him on tape.
Man, this is nuts, yo. This is like the best podcast I've ever been on, other than my own.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not better than my own. Nothing's better
Damn.
than what I do.
No, it's way better.
Yeah,
It's
we
two
will
times
fight you
better.
for it. Exactly. We will fight you.
Yeah.
The moral of the story: don't see Bloodshot unless it's free.
Please.
And then even
Don't
then,
watch it if it's free. If it's
Don't watch
free,
any
it's on
Vin Diesel
Comcast.
film that isn't Fast and Furious and
And
Riddick.
Riddick.
Yeah, that's
If
it.
this-
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's it.
If this is
'Cause if you
free,
see
and
Bloodshot,
your
even
cable
if it's free,
network
it's
is
gonna cost
giving it to
something.
you for
I'm
free,
sorry.
I wanna
disconnect from that cable and get another one because they
I
don't
got it.
care about you.
I got it. If you're getting your car fixed and they have a Bloodshot bootleg on the TV, get your phone out.
Yeah.
Or why would you even
Play some
record that?
checkers.
Fuck that. Tell them to cut that shit off and put something else on so I can bootleg that.
Either way,
I
it's
wouldn't
costing you
walk
if
home. I
you
just
watch
walk
it.
home.
It's costing you
Exactly.
something.
Costing me time.
That's how bad that
Costing you
movie is.
time.
So it's
It's
so
not
that
bad.
bad. So it's terrible.
That Bloodshot movie is worse than my first marriage.
You're damn.
Oh, God.
And on that note, we end the show.
Bloodshot. Bloodshot.
Add on the
Worse
subject
than
of
my son. At least my
Damn.
son had the dignity to, hang himself in a bathroom stall.
Whoa. There you go in here, my friend.
Anyone who understands the reference, they'll understand. They'll get it.
Is there anything else you guys want to add on Bloodshot?
No,
do.
I'm done.
Actually, I do want to add one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
This movie belongs in a garbage can.
Shut up, Vin
Can I
Diesel.
add-
Plug in the garbage
Can I
can.
ask you guys a question before we dip out?
What'd you say?
Can I ask you one question before we dip out?
Yeah, sure.
What was worse, this Bloodshot movie or the Chris Benoit incident?
The what?
How dare you?
The Chris Benoit incident. Killed his family and hung himself.
Oh my god.
I would say Bloodshot. I'll say
Obviously,
Bloodshot. You gotta chill out there.
With no
I mean-
context.
That was worse? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh,
what about you?
Chris
Charles?
Benoit gone. He's gotta chill out there.
Okay, I'll put you on this. I didn't even hear what the other option was, but yes.
no.
Bloodshot was terrible.
The other option was
Look, I didn't pay
Benoit
what's his face
murder.
do what he did. Okay, I didn't give him money and him like do something else. I gave Bloodshot to be just okay.
No, I know.
gave
Listen,
him money.
the other
I
option
paid to see. I paid to see
matter.
Chris Benoit.
It's awful.
Cheap to go there.
It's awful.
Go there
It's
and
bad.
wrestle.
Bloodshot
Still
sucks.
though, nah, you
Either
pay
way.
Chris
So
Benoit.
Bloodshot was terrible. I'm
I'm not gonna watch it.
And thank
Jesus
you all
Christ.
for saving me
That's
$7.
Bloodshot
Yeah.
happened in the coronavirus.
Time.
I gave
took-
$11
we
to
took this bullet
Bloodshot.
for you.
Oof.
We took this bullet, so you guys don't have to.
I
You know-
reviewed it.
You know what? You
Yeah,
know
we're
when it
your
comes
heroes.
out-
Your local heroes.
You know when it came out, when it comes out, we're watching it just like Hellboy.
We still haven't seen how. Do we? Oh, we watched.
Oh, we
Hellboy.
watch Hellboy. You
Ooh,
forgot.
yeah.
Bloodshot is worse.
Chris, you were supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
I'll watch it again.
I mean, you know what? I may watch it with you. Maybe I want
Watch.
to punch.
What, Hellboy? Just watch it again.
No, actually, I've never seen it. I still haven't seen it.
It's not as bad as Bloodshot. I'll say that.
I'm sure.
What
There
is
are
it?
competent actors in it,
No, that's
They're
what. That's
trying.
what.
except for Mila Jovovich. Sorry.
Yeah, she cursed that movie. As soon as she showed up, I'm like, no.
I saw her in the trailers. I was like, wait, this is the setup.
Probably Mila Jovovich.
I've seen this before. I've been here before. No.
I said, it's just,
Are you
I said,
guys
this is
ready
setup.
for the next tragedy?
Yeah. Monster Hunter.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see how much they did not play the game. You know.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm
Bro,
actually going to cry.
What if the behind like the after credits is fucking No Gigante?
Mila plays the game.
What game?
Monster Hunter.
Both her and her. Oh wait, you said she plays the game.
Because it's a fucking payday. She hasn't been paid since Resident Evil.
I mean, she gets paid.
Her and her fucking whack ass director of a husband.
Right.
They play the system.
Yeah.
Why? I just like why another video game franchise?
I'm a fan of any woman that
Why
wakes
not?
up naked in the movie.
It's a good play. It's like it worked the first time. Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Just keep doing
Bad.
it.
I mean, I don't know. I like white coochie.
At least
Yeah.
I still have like.
Mila Jovovich is
White coochie.
So you shitting on
White.
5 elements.
Cooch.
The Fifth Element.
I call it the 5 elements because when I say fifth, everybody thinks I'm gonna get drunk. So I say 5
who you hang out with?
black people.
Who do you hang out with? All right, fellas. How about we've come to the end. How about you guys plug yourselves and everything, and we can.
You got another hour?
So I'll start. So thank you for having us.
I already plugged myself. It's not Bloodshot.
It's true.
So
Plugged myself real good.
pre-reference, we did just finish, or we're in the middle of actually.
Wait, what?
Second part of this podcast will be.
Oh, there's gonna be a second. Jesus.
Right.
Anyway,
I'm going home.
thank you for having us, guys. My name is
Mhm.
Jest Uno.
Hey.
Find me on Instagram for having me again.
Hey, no
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Oh,
It's always a pleasure, and thank you guys, Uchiha, and I forgot his
Syndrome.
syndrome. Syndrome?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
10 years too late.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys for having me on. I've been trying to get on here for 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been told.
Clarence doesn't like me. I said Ruby.
Apparently not, because he hasn't said
He
shit.
says Ruby is better than Avatar.
They have this time.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god, I wouldn't even say that. And I actually like it. I'm sorry.
He
So-
likes
This is-
Ruby. He says you're wrong.
So this is a podcast. I want you guys, because Clarence already spent 30 minutes on our podcast. I want this to be a whole nother way. I love
Okay.
yelling at him, and I love seeing other people yell at him.
Yay, right? Many times it's yell at Clarence is a time.
Don't worry, I'm gonna yell at them when we get off the pod.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Appreciate you guys, man. Can't
Mhm.
wait to hear. Can't wait to hear this. Thank you for allowing me to be on it.
Oh no, thanks for thanks for coming, man. It's an honor.
Cool. We gotta do this again, I guess.
Yeah, make sure you send all your information to Jamal.
We
Yeah.
will.
Yes, so we can put it in the show notes and stuff. But yeah, play us out, Jamal.
All right, y'all. This has been another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. A special episode, but thanks for copping in. And my name is Arasumo. And we will see you guys again later on. Hopefully, more to come from the
Hopefully.
quarantine.
Hopefully,
we're
yeah,
not
there's-
all, we're not all, dead.
we don't be dead. It was just like
We're
we're
dead.
locked down. I just
Well,
feel there's nothing to talk about when it comes to
No,
like,
I mean,
media
I'm
and shit.
gonna murder. I'm gonna
Well,
murder.
here's the thing. Oh, if we're all gonna be in lockdown, let's get together and pick something to talk about, and we just flood the stream.
We got to talk about Castlevania.
Yeah,
we
catch
can
up.
totally
You're
talk
in
about
quarantine.
Castlevania.
Yeah, I need to finish that.
I want to rewatch those those Mortal Kombat movies. I want to. We haven't read that.
I would love to, yeah. Do some commentary fucking for some fucking films. That'd be cool.
When is that Mortal Kombat animated show supposed to come out? We can talk about that.
Never.
Oh, word! It's never gonna come out, just like everything
Never.
else.
Yeah, it actually got pushed back and like everything else.
They had a trailer for it during Final Kombat. That's
Yeah,
They
what
had a
right.
trailer. There was a trailer to a lot of things, Clarence, but that aren't coming out yet.
Yeah, Black Widow just had its final trailer,
Yeah.
and now it's literally that's it. But no, yeah, totally. We have to find another reason to link up.
Squad.
Gang.
Gang.
All right.
All right.